Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I have an exciting product from Kyosho, the company that makes famous RC cars. This product is called the Mosquito and it's a 3-channel micro helicopter. Back in 2012, Kyosho released the Mosquito, and this is a re-release of the same product in 2024 April last year. This is a 3-channel heli and it's only meant for indoor, but it does have certain improvements over the model from 2012, and I'll cover them later in the video. Here's a side view of the box, and at the back there are instructions in Japanese. And we have the controller, the helicopter, and this is altitude control, I believe, and this is like stabilization because it has the 45-degree fly bar which keeps the heli stable. Now I'll unbox this and show you what are the contents we have inside. Alright, here's everything out of the box. First we have the infrared controller. Here's the altitude control, steering control, and forward, backwards. Pretty cool. And this one is the micro helicopter itself. So small, look at that, so cool. And here we have the charging USB dongle. The kit also comes with a bag of parts. Here we have the spare main blades and tail propeller. We also have the spare linkages in case you need to replace them. And we also have the instructions manual and a helipad for taking off and landing. And look at this controller here. It has a storage compartment to put the helicopter inside. That's pretty neat. Alright, let me charge the helicopter using my power bank. Yep, I guess I just have to wait for the red light to disappear, and then we could test fly this thing. Now that the charging is complete, it's time to test fly the heli. But first we have to make sure the controller talks to the helicopter. To do that, we have to power on the heli first. There's a switch here, I'm going to power it on. Yep. And you'll see a very fast blinking green light. Next, I'll place the heli on the floor and wait for the green light to slow down. Yep. Now it's a slow green light, which means that I can now power on the controller. Note that there are 3 levels of flight mode. I'm now at level 1, which is slow flight. I can go to level 2, 2 beeps, and level 3, 3 beeps for super fast forward flight. For a test flight, I'm going to stick to the first level. Now for the heli to listen to the command of the controller, we're going to do a binding process. And since there's a slow blinking green light, which is correct, and a slow blinking red light on the controller, which is also correct, we can start the binding by moving the throttle to the top position. Now the blinking speeds up, and then I bring the throttle all the way down, and you see a solid light for both the red and the green, which means that now the heli is ready to operate. Now if I move the throttle, the heli should spin up. Yep. I'm going to cut the throttle. So I can take off using this stick, or I can just press this button for quick takeoff. Like so. Yep, stay in one piece. Alright, we need a bigger place to test fly this heli. Now that was a quick test of the Heli in my living room. As you can see, the Heli flies really easily and it's easy to control using this for forward, backward, and this to steer the Heli left and right. I didn't have to touch the throttle stick much because once you set it to the correct altitude, it's going to hold there, and it's all thanks to the new barometer in the 2024 model. In the old 2012 model, there isn't a barometer, so the Heli will move up and down and you have to constantly adjust the height using the stick. But not anymore with this new model. It just stays there at the height and you no longer need to touch the stick. And you can focus on the right stick to move the Heli forward or backwards. In the test flight just now, I just keep the stick slightly forward and I steer the Heli left or right. Just like operating an RC car. So that's really easy. As you can see just now, I tried to land on the helipad, but I failed to land it and I had a minor crash. But the Heli is still in one piece. There's no damage whatsoever. So it's a very durable helicopter. To land the Heli, I just have to cut the throttle and it will go all the way down and then the blades will stop spinning. So that's really easy. It's kind of cool to have the Heli inside this controller, as you can see. Makes it a really convenient package to carry around, especially for small kids. So yeah, this is a pretty cool product from Kyosho and I like it a lot. That's all I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next one.